Heat doesn't harm them either. They have been proved to survive at the temperature that makes water boil. Also, water bears are not afraid of radiation and high pressure. In the depths of the ocean, pressure can destroy alloys of the strongest metals. These creatures can withstand pressures 6 times greater. But the coolest thing is that they can live in the vacuum of space. Our planet has a magnetic field. This is a shield that protects us from solar radiation. Tardigrades don't need this protection. They can go into near-Earth orbit and come back unharmed. All thanks to a protein protecting DNA from ionizing radiation.
Link, if you want to stop, jump on. If not, howdy. So I went to the hobby shop and was told that they had a stock SCX24 servo. They had one of them are oh dear Lord, look at all these ugly guys. Ugly fellas.
Yeah. How long does it take to get his fucking attention? Good God.
I
don't know. My phone went stupid, so I had to back out twice and then come back in the StreamYard. Yeah, I did too.
It might have been that link. That link looked different than it normally does whenever I post it or share it. So, I don't know. What y'all doing?
Just be relaxing.
I hear you. So, yeah, I went to the local hardware or hobby store, and they told me I had a stock AS1 servo. They had hobby something or other, and a something or other, and another something or other. I had 3 aftermarket ones and a stock replacement. What's up, Thompson? What's up, Sleek? So I walked my happy ass down there because even though my son was going that way and coming back here, I couldn't get a ride down there and get dropped off. So I start walking. And the ex-girlfriend, one that got away, she seen me walking, turned around, come back, stop, pick me up. So where the fuck you walking to, dumbass? I said, out here the
right between your legs, baby.
Nah. Yeah.
That would have been my answer, man.
You know, and I got my part. Mm-hmm. It's a Power HD.
Yeah, I think I had one of them or something like
never
that.
Seen that. We're going to throw it down first, I guess. Oh hell! I was mistaken. I got the wrong size.
This is a
We're gonna make it work.
CS power. It is.
Right. Seriously? How did I get?
This is for my 16 scale truck. That's what it is. It's 21 kilogram turbo.
Got to be what this one is, because
it's too big.
Yep.
Yep. It looks like just.
You know what though? That means it's okay. I'll make a fucking bracket for it. I don't care. So we're gonna learn how to make a bracket today, folks.
All you gotta do is it's not. Yeah, it's not. I'm looking at this when I got on a Ascent 18, and it's just a little bit wider.
Yeah, I might be able to.
The tabs. These are what's wider.
Right. I may be able to flip the 2 tabs on the servo mount from the X15s around to the widest spot, and they might work. But it don't matter anyway. I'll make it work. I got whatever I need.
You might get lucky and be able to take the top off and put it on top of this one.
Oh, okay.
Because it's almost the same size, dude.
I see what you're saying. Hold on, let me put you up there.
It ain't wide enough. Never mind. It's too wide.
Yeah. Well.
It's just a hair fucking.
Yeah. It's the same thing. It's the same one, ain't it?
It's just a fucking CH wider.
You're allowed to say cunt hair on my channel, I promise.
Yeah, I hear you. But yeah, that ain't gonna work. You can't remove the top, but you can rig it up, bro. I know you.
Oh, shit, dude. I'm a redneck engineer. I can do anything. Except
Absolutely.
fucking get a ride or any help around here.
Yeah, well, that's what you got your two fucking legs for. Worst comes to worst.
Oh yeah,
If
but
they're
I
working
had them
for
work for
you.
me. But, you know, the hobby shop's about 1.5 miles, 2 miles. I mean, I can walk it. It's no big deal, but still, you know, it's
Yeah,
the
I hear
whole
you.
fucking point of the exercise that you know, I'm talking about. I'll get you back off there. There
Yeah,
we
you don't
go.
want my ugly fucking
Look out,
mug.
we caught Alex doing something.
What's that?
So you said Megan's feeling better?
Oh yeah.
All right, good.
Good.
Good. Yeah, I got on the chat and dude, my phone was jumping in and out of service and all kind of shit last night, and I just happened to get on the chat and was messing with everybody on the panel. You know, come on, let me in. All you guys don't like me no more. And I looked up and I seen you said something about Megan wasn't feeling good. You had to go, and I was like, oh, fuck it. I got off there and called or text, you know. Then I finally got right back. I finally got on and was able to have service right as they was quitting the damn live last night. It is what it is, you know.
Yeah, dude. Well, the whole fucking cell system around here went down. Everybody was texting everybody. Fucking
Right.
New Year's.
Did
My shit crashed on me.
you happen to see where a ISIS flag on the back of a truck guy run into a crowd in New Orleans last night?
Yeah, dude.
And then there was a cyber truck
Fuck.
blow up at Las Vegas at Trump Tower that was blown up.
Yeah.
It wasn't a battery explosion, you
Yeah, that's like a fucking, a mark to
know.
Elon Musk and Trump. You
The
better
head of the
watch
Doge
yourself.
department for the new upcoming president and the upcoming president's Las Vegas hotel. Two, maybe 4 there a little bit, you know. Fuck shit. It is what it is, though, you know.
It's fucked up shit is what it is.
Yep. So, you know. So now that that's bigger, we're just going to replace the front one anyway and leave the ramp crab on the back. But this one's got to be stronger and bigger, right?
Oh, it's definitely stronger, for sure.
That's what she said. Boom, boom. Right. I mean, you know, we're going to try it anyway.
Dude, it won't let you down. I had that on, that's what's on that WPL truck.
Oh, yeah. I got you. So this
That
one,
big
I told old boy
16 scale.
I told old boy that other servo was too small because it looked like it was the same size as a damn stock servo, you know, a little one. Or, well,
That's
not
what
even.
they are, bro.
But this one here just looked like it was, to me, it looked like it was right size. You know what? I guess I've been telling them wrong.
Yeah, your
that ain't
fucking
4.5
dick is
inches.
right. Your dick isn't as big as you think it is.
Well, long anyway. Hell, bigger around the beer can. That's all that matters. Wait a minute. Hold on.
I
I
told
gotta
you.
wake up. Hold on.
I
My
told
wife
you it was
is
sick.
over there like, what? What are y'all talking about?
He said it was 6 inches. He didn't say 6 inches long. It's 6 inches around.
You
Then I
already have
woke up.
$1 line.
I'm lucky to get it past the zipper. You know me.
You know you don't drink, right? Yeah, right.
So, I haven't looked at Rust Bucket since the horrendous crash last night.
My wife decided to go crazy. She don't drink, and last night she bought 2 bottles of wine because she wanted to drink, and now she's trying to make up for it today.
God damn it, man.
Oh.
It isn't bad, but it is bad because it broke the goddamn link and shock mount on the fucking axle housing.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Nah, I got another axle housing, but
What you do to it?
you know me.
You were drunk playing
No, I
stupid
wasn't
games.
drunk. I only had 4 beers and a little bit of corn liquor. I mean, I wasn't drunk. I was fucking hiring a monkey on fucking goddamn acid, though.
Higher
I
than a
had
Georgia pine, huh?
250 and a 10 milligram edible, and drank a little bit of squeezed corn and about 3.5 beers.
And how many gummies?
But I was
How
out
many
playing
gummies?
and driving a little bit fast and hit a turn at a little bit too high of a speed, and it rolled over. And I guess it bounced a little bit wrong on that corner. And, well, whenever it got back over on its wheels, I tried to drive, and it needed a
She was
V8 real
leaning.
bad. You know what I mean? It needed this V8 in its life. It needed its vegetables and minerals. But she sat there and did a donut for a second. So I was like, well, fuck it. It's already broke anyway. Gonna get it now. For about another 5 or 6 rounds, and then I quit. I knew what it was. It was either the link had come loose or it broke off. I was just figuring that's what it was, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it is what it is. And the bed had come off earlier where I had that speaker on it, and then took it out and crawled a little bit with it. It kept, the speaker's fucking counterweight on that hinge. It just kept going like this, and it worked one of the hinges loose. But that ain't nothing anyway.
Ain't nothing but a chicken wing.
Yeah, ain't no deal. Holyfield,
Yeah.
it'd be all right. Ain't nothing but a thing. Whenever I drive things the way that I do, that I'm gonna have to replace parts. And whenever I drive them like I do, and I have to replace parts, I don't mind to do so. It's whenever shit tears up, but it ain't my fault. Whenever I'm like, God damn it, I gotta buy parts.
Yeah.
Or oh shit, don't you do it? Stay in there, motherfucker. Come back up. Oh. And I pretty much knew last night, and something was going
You
on.
were fucked.
Oh well, it's what, shit happens.
Yeah.
Base,
Yeah.
Kuna Matata, say la vie, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So, which one is it? That one. Right now, I need front. I need top. So, yeah, I got some pretty good video last night before I wrecked. Looked good. It was out in the rain and had the lights on and stuff. Oh, I didn't show y'all the lights, did I? I put the roll bar lights in and put where I took them out of that cab the other night. I had 8 light bulbs, 4 for the front, 2 headlights, and 4 for the rear tail lights. Well, I was figuring because they had red lenses for the tail lights that they were white bulbs. I didn't figure they were red lenses. And happy little Quinky didn't care. They were red lenses. So I got let me find a battery. Her battery. I put some rock lights on it, and I put the lights in the roll bar.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll show you. We had bulb come loose. I didn't glue them yet because I didn't know if they was going to look good or not. But yeah. Now, let me put me on toilet here. All right, so
Oops.
it had the marker lights and headlights. So I just staggered them. And I put rock lights right here on each fender and behind each fender.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She looks like she's seen better days.
Yeah. Little whiskey throttle. She just got a little bit of a hair lip, We can't
Good
help us
thing it
get
was.
going like
Good
that.
thing you weren't in a. Good thing you weren't in a real fucking truck.
Oh hell, if I'd been in a real truck, it wouldn't have been way worse than this. Because once it had done that,
Yeah.
I would have been doing donuts until the motor blowed up or a tire popped. Well, wouldn't matter. I'd have done it until the motor blowed up. But I'd have just been
You
doing
would
donuts
right. You
until
would have just doing that inside the rim inside the tire would have been spinning, just sitting there spinning. 4-wheel drive, all 4 fucking tires spinning.
Well, no, see, that's the thing. In a 1-to-1, I'd have shifted her back into 2-wheel drive. That way, I wouldn't have been trying to go forward in the 4 gear.
How's it going, Jeff?
What's up, Jeff? Like, I have one almost like this, except it didn't break everything loose. I hit about a 3.5 to 4 foot across sycamore tree right beside the road. I was pulling off the road to park in behind it, and I just had a flat tire, literally, and I put the spare on. Well, it was about as smooth as Scabby Scab's head. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And it just happened to be the same freaking side that the damn caliper stuck on. And it just happened to be 9, 10 o'clock, early summer morning, so still dew on. I pulled in onto the grass, geared her down into low gear, let the clutch out, hit the brake. Well, the brakes went to the floor, and all of a sudden, son, it was the slickest sheet ice you ever seen in the middle of summer.
Oh, fuck.
Quick decision had to be made. Hit the tree or hit my buddy's just restored 76 Z28 Plum Purple Crazy Z28 Camaro. He had about 25,000 in it at the time, and it was about 2,000, 98, 2,000, somewhere around in there. So he had a lot of money in the car. So I just said, hit the tree. Well, on a bullnose Ford, you got them radius arms, for twin I-beam. And it took the very front piece of the frame and bent it back to where the upper control arm bent. It bent at 90 degrees like this. Now the truck had a few dents in it. It was I love my truck. It was a great truck, but it was not pretty whatsoever. It was baby shit brown before I did it, before I got it, or well, when I got it, and then I painted it matte black, primer black. Well, we pulled the damn bumper out away from the tire because I had a 3.5-inch stainless steel pipe bumper on that son of a bitch, and it put a flat spot on it where I hit that damn tree about yay wide and about that thick in Schedule 80 stainless 3.5-inch pipe. I mean, I hit that motherfucker good, but I was only doing maybe 25, 30 mile an hour. I mean, it wasn't a granny gear Bulldog, so it was a 3-speed overdrive transmission, so it's higher gear in first, but I shifted her down into first. What's up, guys? Crawler Culture, and who else was that I just saw? Oh, Andy.
Hey, Andy.
Happy
hey, Jeff.
New Year and happy stuff and all that stuff.
Crawler Culture.
Yeah, but I hit that.
What's up, Dave?
I was sliding pretty good, and
Sleep. You're still there, guys. What's up?
I hit that sucker and we pulled it out. I drove it home. I had to drive it home like this because, all the steering on that side was bent all up. I get home, just pull it right in the yard and about like this, about half sideways, come in come in pretty hot. Mom walks out the door and all she sees as soon as she opens the door is me standing on the roof of that truck, jumping up and down as hard as I could, going, fuck you, truck, fuck you, truck, fuck you, truck, fuck you, truck. Proceeded to jump down off that truck, and every part that wasn't bent on the body had one after I got done. That's the reason I was on top of it, jumping up and down, fuck you, truck, because I meant that. Turned around and sold it some bitch, and I should have never got rid of it. That's the best damn truck I ever had. If it had one wheel on the ground, it'd get you out of a hole. What's up, Jim? How y'all doing? Merry New Year and all that.
Hey, Jim. Bless you.
And,
Alex.
Yeah. So, it is what it is, but yeah, we did a little damage to Rust Bucket last night. It's all right. I got parts for that. So, time to take the rest of this damn servo mount off. So, what you been working on, Alex? Did you ever get that damned old British junk you got running?
I haven't messed with any of the RC cars lately.
Oh,
I've
yeah, that's
just
right.
been
I'm
taking a
driving
break
over
from
my shop
working
a
on
little
that
bit last night.
1-to-1. But yeah, I mean,
Oh,
shoot,
yeah, right.
running.
You had
I
several.
do have my son's receiver and transmitter that I'm using
Yeah.
for it.
That's what I was. That's what I was asking about there. Tell everybody what you had going on.
I mean, I got her set up. I got her running, and I mean, the only thing I've been doing is testing her out here and there and scratching her up fairly decent.
Hell yeah, just 200 millimeter.
Yeah, the way I have it
I
set
like
up right now, yeah, it's 200 millimeters.
Yeah, I like it. Yep, because that's something long and low. I like it.
Oh yeah. Let's see here. Probably see every little scratch across the bottom of the skid.
Oh my God, it's not a princess, pavement princess no more. It's got scratches. It can be considered
Oh no,
a rig now.
everything I have has scratches. I don't treat anything like a pavement princess.
Hey,
I thought I was going to, but the area I have to crawl at,
it said
it's
no
too
way, no.
hard to not scratch it. So I was just
Well,
like, "Girl,
there's one thing about it.
heck,
You
you
wouldn't
can
have
see
one to stay on the pavement
probably
very long if you let me and Jason Earl know about it, because we're going to tell you, motherfucker, get to somebody's house
scratches
play
in
with
it."
it. I like it. We'll give you hell, won't we, Earl?
You know it.
Yeah, I like that truck, brother. Everybody, what's up?
I got.
I mean, heck, I don't even know how you do it, but I ripped rubber mirrors off of this one.
Ha, really? Hey, you did? What do you do? Paint that?
Yeah, I did.
That looks good. I told you it would be the best. That'd look good on that body. I mean, that body looked good on that rig.
Yeah, dude. Look, I
It looks
stretched
good, don't
out.
it?
It looks like I stretched out SCX 24.
Yeah.
Now,
Gotta
which
cut
body
it
is
out.
that?
This is a cliffhanger.
Yeah, Jim.
Oh, okay.
We don't have no pavement princes around here, buddy. We
It's a
run hard
total
stuff. I
Frankenstein.
don't know. The
What
northern
the fuck?
redneck here might.
Nah, dude. I got a Hobby Park chassis. I got a Red Cat motor, transmission, axles.
Oh yeah, that's the
Uh,
Frankenstein build.
a Dash RC 9 kilogram servo, which fucking works great. I love it.
Which
It's a
one is
Red
it?
Cat ESC. This thing here.
Yeah,
I
which
don't know.
servo was it? I couldn't remember. Oh, the NS. Oh,
It's
okay.
called Dash. DASH RC.
Okay.
I got it off of Amazon.
Right.
It's a cordless. It works pretty damn good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to see what this thing will do if I ever get it on here.
So all I gotta do
You got
now is
right
glue the
to go.
magnets on it.
I'm
Put
sitting
some
here
glue
trying
on here and drop her down.
I'm sitting here trying to take a screw out with the wrong size hex driver. Been sitting here trying to do it for the last minute and a half. Didn't even know. Wasn't even in the hole. That's what she said. So is Kevin and them going live about 10 tonight, or was that because last night?
I
I
think
know
it was
they went
last night.
live at 10 o'clock last night.
Well, for some reason, I thought he said he was going live again tonight, but days run together sometimes, so it is what it is.
Man, I gotta be quick with this. And
So, how did you rip the mirrors off, Alex?
I really couldn't tell you exactly how. I mean, the area I
know where I
crawl,
ripped them off at.
everything's got big enough gaps in between the rocks that maybe a 10th scale would go over it. But these 24 scales, I've just been trying to hang tire over them and everything else. And I guess every so often it would twist down into a hole. And instead of going over there picking it up, I'd probably just try to power it through if I saw the side of the body was what was keeping it from being too far down in the hole.
Right. Sort of like that over here on my outside course. It's claimed 2 cones so far. A few wheel hexes, a few wheel lug nut or wheel nuts, and other stuff. And the worst thing about it is, it's because I put that concrete over it to hold it together, and I wasn't going to tear it up to get it until I moved the course over behind the shed anyway. So I'm not missing. I know exactly where they are. It's just at the present time they're inaccessible. And that's part of the reason I was telling you last night I want to get some 70 millimeter or bigger tires and get a little bit more ground clearance where she's a belly dragger, but because I don't want to change that course right at the moment,
Yeah.
And I don't think I can cut this razor blade. I need a thin piece of metal to glue down onto that body. Let's see, it's these
what for your magnet mounts to attach to?
Yeah.
Hey,
I have.
I did on this stock body. It worked somewhat. I need to put more on it. I don't remember what I did with it, but steel trim nails. I hot glued them to where the magnet
you don't
supposed to be.
have to.
I just used a few steel trim nails and glued them there, and it works. It don't work great, it's not perfect, but it works somewhat.
You all right over there, Alex? Got your hands full?
No, I just went and checked on my wife. She was doing something in the room, and then I heard a thud. Apparently, she couldn't even turn around in place without hitting her head on the wall.
Hey, Megan, watch out. There's a wall there.
So I told her that one bottle of wine should be fine for now. Just relax.
She wants, because I walk into the center poles when those doors open wide open, like at school or whatever. You got the center pole. Yeah, I walk into them. I turn around corners, walk into walls. It happens. Except it's still funny.
It's crazy where I chopped that frame off. It almost lines up with the back of that body.
Yeah, it does.
I could put a little bumper on there.
Yeah.
Whenever I got this kid's frame, oh boy.
The front one's way too short.
Yeah. He said he'd shorten the wheelbase on the truck, and all he'd done was cut the daggone bumper mounts off the truck. He cut the back bumper mounts off and the front bumper mounts off. He didn't do nothing with the wheelbase. Change the wheelbase, you got to cut the frame in half and then bring it together. This is all stock. There ain't no welds, ain't no cuts.
All right. Need to find my
don't you do that. Damn it. Behave. Quit it. All right, so there is one thing about 10 scale over 24 scale that I love. They ain't got these little 1.5 or 1.4 screws. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's a pain in my ass. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's it. Damn, they both disappeared. They've been abducted.
I'm still right here. I'm just lighting a cigarette.
They're aliens that got him. Well, I've got about 16 cigarettes left, counting the ones I had here. And whenever they're gone...
Oh, you didn't throw them away at midnight?
No, I said I was going to smoke what I had, and then I was quitting. I'm not going to waste money. I'm not I'm not rich, I mean, I know I'm YouTube fantabulous, famous, but, I'm not a rich man. I'm not, I'm not making that Mr. Beast money. Yeah, Jeff. Dude, I understand totally. I'd love to have a couple of those Orlando Hunter trucks, especially that short course truck and that buggy. But ain't no way I'm trying to work on that SOB. You can keep that, Jeff. All you, bro. So that party we had last night, it was a blacklight themed 80s party. And, y'all know my indoor courses, UV reflective and done that way. So considering that the disco ball and Rust Bucket were decorations from this same party 2 years ago, and I had to show the hostess, and I was talking to her about it last night, and every bit of the UV reflective stuff that we had up at the party, she let me have for the studio and for the indoor course. So wait till y'all see some shit here pretty soon. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all trippy black lights, 80s, trippy shit. Yeah. Because I wished I would have been the partying age back in the mid 80s, whenever, the jams and all that, the shorts come out and all the damn watches.
You're muted, Earl, I think.
Yeah, what happened to you, Earl?
No, he lost sound some kind of way. Still no sound.
No sound.
Did you lose your earbuds completely?
Oh yeah, it might have made it do it if his earbuds went out or died. Because I didn't hit nothing, so it's got to be on his end. I didn't do something for once, wasn't me.
How about now?
How about
now?
Told you it was on his end.
I have it on automatically adjust mic volume, and it must have just cut off when I had to switch my earbud.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. If your earbuds went out or something.
Yeah, your sound is a little high and crackly right now.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm turning it down. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, a little bit. Still crackly.
A little bit. Still a little crackly.
It's not.
A little crackly?
Yeah, but it's better than not having any.
Yeah, okay.
There we go. Now that sounds clear.
Now,
all right, good.
I got a question for anybody in the chat, y'all. What's this mic sound like? Does it sound better? Because the other day, whenever I tried it on the live, Skev said it sounded good to him, and I went back and watched the live, and I couldn't hardly hear me. So I was just making sure.
What?
The first live you tried it on, it worked for 3/4 of the live, and then it went low.
What is that?
Yeah, well, when you got further away from it, remember I was telling you the other night, when you got further away from it, all that synthesization and everything got cut out.
I meant wireless mic.
Oh, yeah, I don't. Sounds okay now.
Okay, that's what I was meaning.
Why would you fuck that wireless mic? Use that fucking DJ mic you have.
No,
you
I
sound
got
like
this
fucking.
one to use with the phone, and if I want to
sound like
I use the soundboard and the DJ.
Who the fuck am I thinking? Wolfman Jack. Remember Wolfman Jack on AM radio?
Oh yeah, I remember Wolfman.
Yeah, man, your voice came through. I was like, whoa. Fucking, I thought I had Wolfman breathing down my fucking neck.
Yeah. I like it. I like that setup. I hadn't even looked up that soundboard yet to see what he did end up giving for that, because I really don't want to know. I think I know what he give for the mic, and I appreciate the hell out of it. I really do. It's freaking awesome, man. I don't know what I know he told me he got a hell of a deal on these, because these are the ones he uses for for the weddings and stuff whenever we have them, because you know one of the hardest things to do in this world is to mic up a bride at a wedding, because unless
And
you
all
get
that
something
fucking
small like
shit
this,
railing
most
all
wireless
over.
mics, good ones, have a pack with the antenna and the battery and stuff in it, you know.
Yeah, you
Now,
gotta hide that
luckily,
shit.
I'm the one that gets to help the bride wire up. Kidding, sometimes. But finding places to hide that fucking pack is, you got to be pretty ingenuitive sometimes. So it's a good thing I'm a redneck engineer. Really putting it down.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? And it's still too wide. So,
What the fuck am I looking for?
here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to find our tray of RC parts with the green servo bracket. It's not it.
All right, I'm on mute for a minute.
Okay. And okay, it's not on that one. Not on that one. Not on that one. What the?
Fun fact, fairy chimneys are also made of intricately shaped volcanic soft rock, but they formed naturally without any human intervention. I'm still in Turkey.
Ah, it is. Nope. Can't do it to that one. Yeah, I can. Because I'm not going to mess up my mofo servo bracket for jacked up part that, you know, I'm just rigging on here to see if I can get it to work.
Yeah.
Right.
I will jack up a Murel green bracket that's already jacked up anyway with the quickness.
Dude, now I can put some big ass motherfucking tires on this thing.
Right. Oh yeah, and with all that stuff last night that she gave me a bunch of neon tape too. Red, orange, green.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love my friends.
Me too.
And very few that I have. I'll put it that way, you know. And there's two of them right
Yeah,
there.
count them on one hand.
Yeah, I got to get two out, but it's just because I need that one. I didn't give y'all one of them today, have it? My best friend Andrew, my very first subscriber to the channel. I ain't talked to him a couple days. I just sent him a picture of me flipping him off. I said, "Good morning." Didn't he give you one of these lately? Or if he shows up and I ain't seen him in a while, I'll sit there and look at him and say, "Hey, I got you something." I'm doing about 50, 60 times, you know. So yeah, if y'all didn't know any better, yeah, that's the kind of best friend I am. I ain't going, all love you, man, but like, fuck you, fatty.
Who's scratching at the back door? You gotta go out? I gotta go take these guys for a walk.
I got to better not be nothing scratching at my back door. Like a damn
Hey,
CCR.
it's the birthday boy.
Dude,
It's the birthday boy.
coming out my back door. Oh no, something
Come on.
like that, right?
Come on.
All
Come on,
right.
Roxy. You off a couple minutes. Come on, sweetie.
I need
Come on.
the grandma and first take this screw out so I can save it because it's got a good one of them there itty bitty damn nuts on it that Glenn likes playing with because he likes playing with them Orlando 100. Jeff likes playing with. Sorry, Jeff. Didn't mean to insult you.
Get that cat out.
Play with them Orlando 100.
I think Jeff took off for a minute.
Did
He said something about going to cook dinner.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'll tell him about it later. Dude, I'll tell you what. I'd like to drive that more very his. Because I watched it on that live there a week or so ago whenever Scabby and all them was over there and Shire and all of them. And that more bear is planted, dude. I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
And I put all my tools in my bag last night. I'm trying to find everything. They're all everywhere.
Come on, guys. You know it's snowing out there.
Yeah, it snowed here a while ago. Well, it's freezing rain, sleet type snow, but it was snow, I guess. Wow, ain't no wonder that screw don't want to come out. It looks like Diesel's back leg. You get dang. She's bent my elbow. It's where I used this as the length riser in the back. Whenever I was taking the links off, whenever I was changing everything over on here, I sort of left this screw in there because it was being a pain. And it's still being a pain, and I'm about ready to say, screw this daggone little old nut that everybody loses all the time anyway, and cut some bitch.
I got a bunch of these orange boxes.
Yeah.
Cargo boxes.
Oh, yeah. Those are cool.
I painted it black instead of having it orange.
Right.
This is the battery box that goes in front of this trailer.
Oh, I got
for
the lights.
Yeah, and I took a marker to them rims.
Yeah. Oh, I hear you.
So they match. They would kind of match those wheels there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty cool,
That's
man.
nice.
Wait till y'all see
Yeah.
what Scav's done to the Scout. That yes, I did talk to him today, so it was today that me and him was talking about that.
I gotta feed this plug up through. I got a hole cut through the bottom for this JSP plug through.
Right.
There we go.
I dropped the servo mount, but I kept the nut.
And then I got there's magnets on the bottom of this.
Right.
Magnets on the trailer.
Right. Hold on, I'll put you on solo so we can see what you're talking about. There you go.
All right, well, hold on. I got to feed that fish's wire back through now.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
goddamn. Oh.
They got painted black, but you can see the magnets.
Yeah.
And then there's two magnets there. And I just slide that in and fish that through. And it clips down right on the front.
Shoot,
and then I have, what is this? 7.4
RC part.
I guess it's nickel cadmium battery.
Nickel hydride or whatever the hell you call them. Old school battery.
Yeah.
That
goes down. That goes down into there. And we close her up. Get this in here, right?
Now, see, RC 4-wheel drive makes a 1/10 trailer like that that's got that box on there that I think comes pre-wired. Just about the same way that you did that.
And then I got them coming out the bottom down into the frame rails.
Man,
where you can't see them.
Why don't you want to see the wires?
Why would you?
Because I just leave shit about half done.
And then I got them popping up right here, coming out the back.
Yeah, I got you. It looks good, dude. For real. That's a clean job there, Jason.
Thank you. I gotta get some, I want to blacken this out so it's not glowing in the background there.
Yeah. Need to get you a license plate for it. Make you a little bracket for it, stick it on the fender or something.
Yeah.
And you can make your own damn license plate out of cardboard, whatever, you know what I mean? That's the cool thing about it.
And that just clicks on the back of the trailer, hitch on there. We drag her along.
Alex came back. He went away for a minute.
Yeah, my phone's still being stupid.
I think it's the Chinese fucking with it. Well, you heard that if you text from Apple to Android, that it's more likely that the Chinese know what's going on because they've been in our cell services for a little while now. They say is what I just heard on the interwebs.
Yeah.
By a pretty credible source.
I'm on it.
Yep, they say if you stay in your service, like stay with AT&T or stay with Verizon, stay with Apple or stay with Samsung, that you're more protected, but you're still likely to get hit too. And that they've been in our water supply. They're in they got into the goddamn money system, into the Fed. That came out yesterday, and that was on Redacted, Steve Ram, Benny, and News Nation, I think, reported on it. Yep. And wonder why they're fighting so hard to get the DJI drones in here. Sorry, Sleek. But, hey, they're great drones. They got great technology. But
nefarious.
Very nefarious. I mean, every time that you put up a DJI fucking drone in the air, it's GPS and it's
being recorded.
It's taking every bit of video, even if you're running video or not, because if they can get into your phone and you turn the camera on, they sure as hell can get in your drone and turn the camera on and getting video evidence of everything everywhere that people are flying with their drones. I mean, yeah, that's why they're wanting to ban them. That's why they're wanting to get rid of TikTok. TikTok's just a influence to what they want that person to be,
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I was talking to Popper last night when we were sitting there doing karaoke. I didn't have my phone anywhere near me or nothing. I told him I wanted to do Mama Tried by David Allen Coe and Merle Haggard, and sing it karaoke. I walked back over, grabbed my phone, which was at literally 60 some feet away from me, turned my phone on, and the first video that pops up is Merle Haggard and David Allen Coe singing Mama Tried. That's why I keep trying to say David Allen Coe in there, because that's the video that popped up, them both singing.
Yep, phone's tapping in.
Yeah, boy, my phone is
60 feet away, dude.
I get lost.
I just took the silver marker, did the latches.
Hell yeah.
I think I don't know. I might just leave the back hinges black.
Right. Let me answer this text real quick. I'll be right back.
Don't boot yourself.
I won't.
He's in his audio only.
Does that look all right?
Yeah, I see the hinges you did.
I might do the ball too. I don't know. The ball hitch.
Yeah.
I don't know. That looks pretty good though.
I don't like having a hitch in my ball.
I'm getting better at my old age, man. When I was younger, dude, I didn't have patience for models or.
Whenever I was a kid, I didn't either.
Yeah, I still don't have a whole lot of patience with a lot of stuff. That's why my Huntsman's stand just unpainted.
They would extract natural latex from the rubber tree.
Yeah.
That can be turned into rubber. And they're one of the only ones.
Break something was that
The Aztecs and the Olmecs.
broken trash can?
They need car tires, definitely.
Okay,
Have
yeah.
a nice
Go back.
pair of sandals for the beach.
Sound like something broke.
I'm back.
Okay.
Probably that daggone wall from Megan's hard head hitting it. I can't look around your corner to see if she can give me the eye or not.
I need a battery tray for stock plastic battery tray. I need.
How's your head?
I gotta order one of them battery trays.
Really? I hear you.
But you're gone.
I tried to mess with Megan, but she's ignored me.
Just calm down. Okay. That's in your best interest because you got work
Plastic
tomorrow.
battery trays for what, Jason?
Huh?
Plastic battery tray for what?
A TRX4M.
Make one.
No, 5 minutes.
Yeah, it'll look nicer with the plastic stock one in there.
Because you're going to be laying down and you're going to start
Yeah, it would.
Just going to make it back to stock if I can.
I'm going
And
to take your damn
done with
redneck
it.
card away now.
Yeah, well, I try not to be if I don't have to be. I mean,
Oh, I don't. I embrace it.
I mean, I not that I embraced it many years ago. I know who I am.
He
I'm
said,
secure
I
in
don't have
that.
to embrace it anymore. I can get it. I'm going to.
Right.
I understand. I'm the same way a lot of times.
Man, the ball just fell off of the hitch. What the hell happened there?
Okay.
We need to put a nut on the bottom of that bitch. And a
Yep.
little Loctite.
Hey, if any of y'all know anything about redneck racing fuel, tell me what this is like. You know how to prove it, let me know. I'll tell you exactly what I think it is once you tell me.
Let me see. Shake it again. She's got to be at least, I'm going to say, yeah, I was going to say 100, 110.
Yeah, it's roughly 120. Give me just a second here. Yeah, the other.
Yeah,
Go back.
it cleared up pretty. It cleared up quick.
Yeah, go back, motherfucker. If I accidentally kick y'all off, I'm sorry.
We're still here.
Okay.
Yep.
God damn it.
Hey now, watch the GDs.
I said damn it. I didn't say nothing else. I almost did.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I can say that.
Yeah, me too. Hair
We
around this
might have
hole.
somebody on the panel here in a minute. I sent him a link to get on the panel. I didn't send him a link to the show. We'll see. We'll see if he gets on here or not. His buddy of mine from around here.
You have a friend?
No, stupid. No, stupid.
I think he just booted himself.
Sorry, y'all. I apologize. See, y'all shouldn't let me hit buttons like that. It is what it is. So, I lost track where I was.
I gotta go get my. Oh, I gotta go walk these dogs and then go get my daughter.
Oh yeah. She getting off early tonight?
Yeah, she gets off at 9 tonight.
Oh, 9 night. Okay.
Yeah, it's 10 last night.
What the hell time is it?
8 already.
Is it? I got I'm using my damn clock, my Google machine, and all that as my recording device at the moment. So, you know. Check
I
out
ain't
this
gonna
little
lose that
cable I
signal,
got.
bitch. Oh, nice.
It's a double end like a choker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
It's for
something
hanging
I
up,
for a ceiling light.
Pictures. You know what I mean? You put the two
Yeah,
strings
okay, yeah.
through the eyelets and you hang a picture on it. I'm gonna put
Mm-hmm.
my toe chain hook up for the back of rest bucket. I ain't gonna break that damn cable with a tiny truck. If I do, it'll look cool as hell when I hope I get it on video.
Right. Slow motion.
I got video. I posted it on the channel of the wreck. It's dark because it's night in a dark parking lot because I wanted it to be
Right.
shut off the lights. Yeah, you see it do a little this, a little that, and then all of a sudden, uh-oh.
How about that shit, man?
That looks good, dude.
Take a listen. Oh, hold on.
There you go. I heard them both click that time. Yeah. And when you pick it up off there, it's got pretty good resistance on it. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I can't do that with mine, but.
Yeah, this is a heavy motherfucker. Got all brass, all metal axles. It's heavy.
Yeah. So
I bet you it's at least 850.
Oh, well, that's about double.
Being all brass and all metal, it's got to be a little heavier.
I figured this was
I'll have to put it on the scale.
450. Isn't that what we figured out the other night, Alex? 450.
What's that?
On PIMAx, we figured out with these wheels and tires on there, probably about what, 450 or so, we guess.
I don't remember.
Oh, it might have been me and Earl then. It was one of you two. Because there's 80 in each one of these wheels and tires total. I don't know what the X15 steering links or the axles weigh themselves. I did lose the weight of the C hubs and the brass steering links compared to aluminum. And the hex extenders were 4 grams or 5 grams a piece on each side or something like that. I think that's all the weight that I lost on the front. I can't remember how many grams the wheels were with the other tires on them, to be honest. But I'm guessing 450 probably. You know. I hear you.
Dang, not just a little over 700?
Yeah.
715. Yep.
I would have figured that would have been heavier.
Damn it, man. I was right at Harbor Freight today, too, and I could have went in there and got me at least a decent scale to where I could weigh the whole fucking thing. You know, it ain't a 4-corner scale, but damn it.
Right.
I got them at Harbor Freight for like $10. I'll just go get them tomorrow. I need to go and get a die set. I got a cheap one on there for like $12. All I'm gonna be doing is
so I mean, I get it though. This has a hard body on it. It's 805.
And that's an 18 too, right?
Yeah.
You know, I pull up the brass center. I have brass hubs, inner and outer, on the boxes.
I gotta weigh mine now that you pulled yours out.
I mean, hell, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. We was talking about something else. Sorry. I'm not on Scabby Scab's OnlyFans page. I forgot.
Yeah.
I get a commission there on his page.
I'm curious to see what this weighs and what this one weighs. I know this motherfucker's heavy.
But
my tarantula is probably the heaviest one I have.
Y'all hold it down here for a second. I'm going to mute this and go over here and cut these ears off this servo horn real quick. I don't want to drown y'all out with the Dremel, so I'll be right back.
All right, here's my
He's in the background.
Here's my whatchamacallit. 820, and it doesn't have a battery.
How much?
right? Oh, it does have a battery. 820 grams.
Dang.
How much was yours? 800 or 8 what?
805. 805.
Okay. Yeah. I have a little bit. Do you have that 3D printed shit in the back of yours too?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. It must be just in the wheels. The brass wheels must be just a little bit heavier.
Yeah. I have the Mofo UPWs with the brass rings.
Okay.
I think they're only what? Brass rings, they're 40 something per wheel, maybe?
Yeah, it's pretty close to what these probably weigh per wheel. I forget what they were. What they are. I can pull one off. This thing. Hear me?
Like from my wives. Hers is all stock except for links and steering arm and, the Endura IR40 body. And I don't think that really added much. Yeah. Her truck's only 590. Am I screwing up or am I still there?
That's me. Hold on. Yeah, you're there. Earbud going. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, now I can hear you.
All right. My brother called me
Okay.
and messed it all up. So this tarantula, let's see here, zero it out. Why would this thing zero out? That's what's up with this thing. What it's sitting on? Let me put it on the floor.
Yeah.
Hey, give me a second. I broke my damn cutoff wheel, so I'll be right back.
That's 886.
Dang.
886. That this thing weighs, man. It's all brass, except the axles are nylon, but I have brass on the outer ends,
Yeah.
except for the back. The back's all nylon.
Yeah.
But the diff cover, the skid plate, the wheels are heavy as hell. They're them black Endura brass wheels.
Yeah.
And it's got the 370 motor in it with the metal transmission and the 24-to-1 gears.
Dang. Yeah.
Let's see what
I
this.
know before I started moving everything around, before I put the X15s on the Power Wagon, this thing was like 940.
Wow.
But I put her on a big weight reduction though because I wanted to put good stuff on her and then use the parts for this. Like whenever I had this front axle off of the Power Wagon before putting it on the Huntsman, just this front axle with the hubs, no tires, is 140 grams.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's some weight.
Yeah.
I need a piece of tape. I hate when both ends of the box, you go to open a box and then both ends open up and the shit falls out on you.
Yeah.
You put a little piece of tape on the one side and that won't happen now. Fix that problem. That's my scale right next to me. Oh, I gotta go get these dogs and let these dogs in.
Dang, even my Huntsman's a little chunky. 640 grams for that Huntsman.
Yeah, you gotta have some weight to them or they just don't. and in the right spots. They just don't work as well, I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as I added brass to the stock Red Cat, man, that thing turned into a totally different truck. And
Oh
I
yeah.
put the overdrive in it.
Yeah. I would like
I
to
put,
see how well that transmission does for him. That 24-1.
yeah, I have that in this
Yeah.
one with the Mofo Torque Beast X power in it.
Okay, so we're not working on the tiny truck right now.
This thing freaking, it can climb. I got to get some grip tape for my board. I got this smooth ass piece of plywood. I
Yeah.
have both this truck and this truck pulling 76 degrees with no
Hey,
grip
Daddy,
tape,
don't
dude.
let him lie. He don't have video proof.
Dude, I gotta get my
vouch for him. He's not lying. I saw it. I did
right.
see it.
You were on live when I did it, so.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I said that.
But I gotta get some
Plus,
grip tape on here.
I mean, so
Please consider that cheating if I put grip tape on it.
no, hell no. Put some
That's what I.
put some wood glue on the back of some sandpaper. You ain't got any grip
Yeah,
tape.
or that. Yeah.
It works. Carpet, cloth, fleece. That's what this hill is on the right side of this indoor course. The camouflage piece of cloth that I climb up on the right side. It works
Yeah.
well. Do a Elmer's glue and water wash on it to help stiffen it up, like giving it Viagra. It helps. Don't get it real stiff, but you know, there's Viagra depending on how old you are. So I'm sitting there trying to go to sleep last night after getting home. I hear beep, beep,
What the hell was it?
beep. Well, after about 10 minutes of that, I figured it out. Somehow, transmitter got turned on whenever I came home, set everything down, and my batteries was dying. It
You
took
never
me
shut it.
forever. Diesel got up, was looking around like, God damn it, Dad, I hear it too. Where's the fucking at? We're being bugged, dude. We're bugged. 10 hat. And I finally found it. So, whenever I bought those new batteries, I still have that 750 mAh 2S battery that I was running on the front of PIMAx, which was just too ungodly and too unwieldy to leave on there. Is the reason I went with the 350s. But I gotta look in the owner's manual on some bitch because I gotta take his battery tray out. I think it's only these two screws right here, and I can take his battery tray out, and my plug-in for using the lipo in it is in there. But I can't remember. Oh, wait a minute. I may not have to take it apart.
You said you got the 6, right?
Yeah.
Because on Gabe's 4, it didn't have any screws holding the battery tray in.
Well,
it was just pinched.
I just looked at it. It's got a groove right here. No, it's gotta have a battery. It's gotta take the screws out because it's up in behind the. Oh no, no. Well, maybe. It don't matter. I get it out of here.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a pain to pull it out of his 4, but you had to like pinch it, get it tilted up a little bit, and then go to the other side and pinch it and get it to tilt.
Just grab a hold of some bitch and yank out her.
Can you see that pearlescent blue in there?
Hold on, Jason.
A little bit. I see some. It's got a little.
Yeah, I can see the pearl.
Something.
Yeah, it's got that, isn't that hyper shift?
It's not a hyper shift, no. It's just
pearl, though, because
I got a little sap.
Near the blue and the green.
It's just a sapphire blue pearl I put on the
Okay.
first coat.
Yeah, but
Just
where
to
it's the
get.
pearl, it's making it go a little bit color
Yep.
shifty wise. I got you.
It's
Hell yeah,
kind
dude.
of hard. Kind of
Well
hard to
down,
see
dickhead.
in the light. But
He acted offended because of that.
I can see a little pearl, but just in the camera, it looks like a pink to a purple.
Yeah, well, pearl,
yeah,
no matter what, that's what pearl does is it goes to the light side of that collar and gives you the, you know what I mean, the shimmers and whatever. I've been watching Dip Your Car or whatever. You watch them guys ever?
yeah.
They they put stuff on there and then you peel it back off or whatever, but
Husband and wife.
they got some they got some killer stuff, and I learned a lot about different pearls and shimmers and stuff like that on paint. It didn't teach me nothing how to paint, of course, but it taught me cool stuff about stuff that they use to paint.
Right.
All right, so here's my deal with removing that battery tray. That battery I got ain't that damn big, and it's gonna flop around in there. I'm gonna have to put some damn foam in there, I reckon. So, what 3S batteries are you all running for these cars? What size, mall wise? You cut out that time, Alex. Your phone's freezing up, dude. It's going to kick him here in a minute. Watch. Unless he's a real good mime. I don't think he's that good of a mime. He'll be back.
Let's
But,
see
yeah, look how much.
this is anything real quick.
All right. I didn't quite understand that, but I heard real quick, so I'm saying he's going to jump off here and then come back and try to fix it. But look
Okay.
Oh, there he is. I see him. I see his hand. Big old ugly hand. His ain't pretty like mine got gunshot holes in it. You gonna be dumb, you better be tough. If you ain't tough or tough, you better be fucking good in bed. I'm fucking.
You got that right.
But yeah, look how deep and big that damn hole is. I forgot that's a 6 battery tray instead of a 4.
Let's
Is yours
see.
6 too, Alex?
What the
6
fuck?
batteries?
No, my son's is the 4,
Right.
but it still holds 6 AA batteries.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning.
And
It was 6 battery tray.
I don't know if you could see it, but that's the battery he runs in his 4.
Okay, how many mall is that? I can't see. Because it's trying to cut out on us still. Yep.
So hopefully you'll.
All right, hold on. That's battery right there. 220 mall, 3S. Damn. He's running that. Oh, he's running that in his.
Yeah, 200.
Okay. Yeah. I was wondering about what 3S batteries are y'all running in your truck? Is what I was making. I apologize.
I got.
But that's what.
This is a 500.
What's that, Jason?
I got a 500. A 500 in mine.
And it's a 3S, right?
Yep.
Alex, you running 3S in that big truck, ain't you?
No, I'm running all 2S.
What mall are you running?
I'm running a 450 mile 2S in the Huntsman, a 450 mile 2S in the Power Wagon, and
what's the C rating? Do you happen to
know? 30.
Okay. How many? How long of run time do you usually take on that truck with that battery?
I'd say 20 to 30 minutes.
All right.
On this truck.
I was using that 750 mile 2S in PIMAx and was getting 25, 30 minutes. I moved down to these 450 mile 2S, but they're 50C Ovonic batteries. And I swear I'm not getting much but 10 minutes. I'm
Really?
just wondering if I got something set maybe wrong in my transmitter or something to where I'm using the wrong amperage somewhere or something or other. I don't know. I know. Hey, wait a minute. Can you program that ESC, Jason? Do you know that one I'm using for PIMAx? Because you can't use it for brushless, I was told, because it does go to 3S.
I don't think you can program it. I'm not sure. I don't really think you can.
I'm not sure either, but I may be confusing another ESC, but I could have swore that I saw something somewhere where somebody was reprogramming that ESC somehow. Hey, Eminem's back.
I'm not sure, but remember on PIMAx, you are running 2 servos.
Right, I understand that. And that's the whole reason that everything's came up with this card messed up because I was trying to draw too much amperage out of too little of the source. But okay, that's probably what it is where I am running both servos now because I forgot with that 750 mile, I ain't had 2 servos the whole time. I was pretty much just running it on one. So that does make sense. You get some wood on the ball every now and then too, Alex. That's what Megan said. But yeah, I'm gonna find me some foam. Find that battery real quick. Put it in here, and I got a damn hacksaw, but I don't want to sit here and
See,
with that fucking about half dull hacksaw cutting that damn servo arm.
I don't know if y'all can still hear me, but
yeah, I
Yeah.
Gage, we run his factory battery, and with that Endura servo and that EMAX, he only gets like 15 minutes of runtime.
And that's a 350 mall 2S, right? The stock. Yeah, I'm pretty.
Yeah, the
I'm almost
350 mile
100%.
2S.
350 2S.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But
Fuck.
I think if I go to a 3S and stay at 450 mall, it's not going to take it up to the same size as that 750 mall 2S battery, but I'll get better performance, I'm thinking. And maybe a little bit more runtime being a 3S. I won't be using up all the battery like I am with the 2S. I know that.
I think your time's going to be just a little negligible. You might catch another minute or two
but I will have the extra go-go juice whenever I want it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get over here, guys.
She does jump up and go down whenever you put 3S on her because I did have a 3S battery forward to begin with. And that's the reason that the MB100 didn't start doing what it did right at first, because it took it about a week before it started messing up and not going in rewind well. And that's very surprising with as much as was wrong with the inside of the transmission on that truck and the inside of the differentials on that truck.
But all right, Earl, I'll try to keep them entertained until you get back.
Yeah, it'll take me about an hour. I got to drive there and back, and it's snowing, so.
It's still snowing? Y'all still got snow on the ground up there, too?
We got all this lake effect snow coming from all them fucking Michiganders.
Yeah, it's getting ready to come down here to us, too, what I've been told. All your all's, well, not your weather, but everybody west of you's weather is getting ready to head to us.
Like I just said, fucking Michiganders.
Yeah, fucking Michiganders. That means you, James
Keep that
Jason's RC Garage, and Scabby Scab, and Rock Wolf, and
keep that moisture to yourselves.
Oh yeah, Jeff too. I kid, Jeff. I kid, bro. Much love.
Love you guys. Much love.
We love
you. All right, I'll see you guys later.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly.
Peace out.
Exactly, Jeff. And hold on. Yeah, Jeff, exactly. That was where I started having problems too. And then I had the problem with the CT6A, had the adjustment screw up here that I didn't know what it was, had it adjusted wrong. Then I had the nut on the wrong, or the gear on the wrong side of the input shaft, and I didn't have any O-rings in my differentials. I had all kind of shit fucked up with PIMAx, but the MB100 is the original cause of all the problems. It burned up 5 motors, 4 servos, and 2 ESCs before I switched over to this one right here, which is the WPL stock replacement servo. And it does better now. Until I burn up the rampcrab servo that was on that MB100 too, so it was ready to go anyway.
Yeah.
But I knew that, you know, that the MB100 wasn't the best upgrade ESC at the time, but everybody was talking it up. Oh man, it's a good servo, it's a good servo. I didn't realize how many yeah, Jeff, be glad. Get rid of it. Throw it away. Wouldn't even.
I was still running an MB100 on my son's X24, and
but you're running.
He don't have no issues with it.
What motors he got in?
The purple Endura.
Okay, the one that came with it. I bought that. I bought the combos. Probably the same thing you did. What servos you running though?
That's the one that's got that Endura INJS 11 or whatever up front, and an EMAX out back.
Okay, so see, those are still drawing the low amperage end of the spectrum. The ramp crabs and your Indies RC or whatever, and your Mofo and the Reefs all running like 6.4 VC instead of, or whatever, instead of 4 point whatever. That that the other ones run the EMAX in them, and probably this one. And that was the problem. Yeah, it was just I was getting too much amp draw at one time for that ESC to handle. And like Joe on ExoCage's video 2 days ago about your battery C rating and mAh size causing you to burn up servos as well, because you're still not giving enough power to the ESC for the ESC to provide it to the rest of the car. Yeah. And that's why you're getting a lot of brownouts and why people are burning up their servos and stuff. Along with using the MB100. I'm sorry, Enjoy, but that's a piece of shit. You do a lot of good other stuff, but it's a piece of shit. We see who's not going to get a lot of product fucking if I ever do get YouTube famous, who's not going to get a lot of product placement from Enjoy. But I gained 12 subs yesterday because of the Facebook group that I'm in. I was over 80. I was at like 85. I go in there and look again there a while ago. I'm at 72. So either YouTube's going and unsubscribing people like they have me. I found 5 or 6 channels again that I've been unsubscribed to that I watch religiously 2 days ago. And I lost 14 subscribers since like this morning. You know, like 10 o'clock, something like that this morning.
Dang.
So check your channel subscribers, check the channels that you watch, make sure that you haven't been unsubscribed to your channel, to channels that you watch, and make sure that people haven't been unsubscribed to you. This will be the second or third time I've lost subscribers because of it. The first time it happened, I only had like 20 subscribers, 25, and I lost like 5. And all 25 people that were subscribed, I know personally, and were behind the channel and supporting me, you know what I mean? Whenever I texted them, I was like, hey, why'd you unsubscribe to the channel? They was like, we didn't. We were just watching your video, matter of fact. And they go back and go to my page, or go to my channel homepage, and it said unsubscribe. And they needed to subscribe.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with that.
What's that?
Said I
Yeah, you're breaking up again. There, you're back. I can probably hear you now.
Okay.
Oh, no, froze again. I can
Yeah, I was just saying I don't know what's up with all that stuff.
Yeah, it's something that I saw on another page talking about it, and it's what made me go looking. You know what I mean? Because I knew that I wasn't seeing some content that I normally see, so that's the reason I went and started checking. And yeah, it had me unsubscribed from a bunch of people, so I started looking at my subscribers, and I was like, wait a minute, these people just signed up like yesterday, so they wouldn't unsubscribe today. And that video short that I got the 1,600 posts or views on in the 3 or 4 hours, it still isn't showing up as my top viewed post in my shorts view. Yeah, Jeff, but see, you could do, like, I've got this mixing board, but you can get one that where it does the same thing that I've got, except you type into it and it says it, you know, a translator. And you can have some really fucked up voice shit going on, dude. Screw with people like I was on the live the other night with my voice changer and this mixing box I've got for the computer. That'd be pretty cool to be watching Jeff on a video driving, and all of a sudden hear somebody talking. We ain't used to him talking, you know what I mean? That'd be wild as hell. It'd actually be pretty cool. Right, I understand, but it would be cool, especially with, you know, the hostage taker type of voice going on, you know. What does this mean? Okay. Well, my boss says he needs to go outside. And I need to smoke a cigarette anyway, because that's why he said he needs to go outside, because he saw me pick up my cigarettes. So, wait a second here. Go on, Felix. Go on, Felix. There, say hi to Alex. Say hi to Alex. Say hi, Alex. He loves it. He's more of a daggone camera hound than I am. He thinks he's gonna be on there just as much as I do. Hunter or Sydney calls, and if Mom answers the phone, it's always on speakerphone because Mom don't hear real well. Well, he'll hear Mom talking or one of the kids' voice in my room, you know. And dude, you can tell it's one of the kids because he starts jumping up and down, turning around, whole body wagging and shit. But then again, he hears your voice, Jason Earl's voice, Scabby Scab's voice. You know, somebody that he's used to hearing a lot from being on the lives and stuff. He's gotta see who it is. Gotta say hi. Yeah, that's the one, Jeff. Yep, a video editor that does that. Yeah. I don't know if I think the paid version of CapCut you can do that. I don't know about the free version. Come on, Francois. That poor dog. He's been called stupid stuff like that his whole life. I'd be outside working. He'd be in there asleep on the couch. I'd walk in. He'd be asleep. I'd go over and wake him up. I said, "Was you sleeping? What was you sleeping for?" I mean, this dog's ready to jump up at any time and tear something's head off. He's used to not sleeping. But
Yeah.
so yeah, I did go Harbor Freight tomorrow and get that tap and die set and them scales. And need to get on Amazon or somewhere and get some rod ends, some link ends. I need to figure out what size to do that before I go get metal or aluminum or whatever, brass rod or whatever I'm gonna get. I just need to figure out what size the link ends are in the thread pitch. And the stuff that I've got now, I can use it. I just might have to cut some of it down. But I'm getting ready to make those links. It broke up again, man. Sorry. It's barely coming through for me, bub. I can't hardly hear you. Oh, there he went. Last video uploaded got tagged for copyright. I didn't know where it came from because. Oh yeah, Jeff, that happens. And the Beard was talking about that last night whenever y'all was on that live. He said it just will demonetize it or strike it. You know, it may not fully demonetize it, but it will strike it. That's what I was talking to Bopper about yesterday. There's got to be a way that if you're singing karaoke and play it on YouTube, you shouldn't be able to get hit for copyrights. And here's why. Because the DJ has to buy the music to play it, right? So if a DJ is paying to play the music or paying for the music that he's playing, then he has the right to publicly play that music. So it shouldn't give you a YouTube strike if you're singing karaoke in front of a DJ, because the DJ bought the music, so he has the right to play it in public, right? And other important roles to establish the true community. This sounds legit. I'm going to bring that up to somebody that knows a little bit more about YouTube and see if my hypothesis may have some validity to it. College word of the day, folks. Use validity in a sentence. This map is based on how much time it takes for the pulse. Right, I do. You know, it'd be hard for you too, Jeff. I understand that. You know, the beat and the rhythm and stuff. I'm sure that you can feel that, but you know, hearing the stuff, I understand. And being able to produce or make music would be hard. I mean, Beethoven did it, but he was a damn savant. So, you're a damn RC savant, maybe not a musical savant, because what you did with that More Ver, Jeff, is tight work, brother. Hey, you're better now, Alex. I can hear you.
Yeah. To try and combat all the crap I got going on, I got a hotspot going.
Oh, yeah.
And I think people are messing with it. Like my wife was trying to mess with it or something earlier, and it was screwing with it.
Right. It's freezing up some. Yeah, you're not freezing up. You was just actually sitting still for once. Hold on for a second. Let me grab his battery. Ah, damn, I got to put an end on it. What did I do with them? They're over here. And the solder and all that's over here too. Okay, cool. So, y'all are either going to watch me solder up this end on this battery or watch it burn up my house. Stay tuned, folks. It could get interesting. All right, so how long does it need to be? Oh, sweet. It don't have to be long. Some believe the Mayan calendar predicted December 21st, 2012 would be the end of the world. It was just a coincidence. Feel like I'm defusing a fucking bomb.
Sorry about that. I had to talk to the wife for a second.
Oh, we don't like secrets. You're not to have secrets. We don't care for naughty secrets. We like naughty secrets too. Don't start me, Megan.
No, we was talking about the cell phone service. It's ridiculous out here.
Right. I'm just picking at you anyway. Actually, I
Yeah,
was thinking at your wife, but she wasn't. She hadn't listened.
yeah. I find it funny because at work I use Verizon. Two of my coworkers use AT&T, and one of them uses T-Mobile.
Yeah.
And between all of us, we never catch good service in the same spots. Like
Oh yeah, because you're on the
Verizon
same
works in this
cellular
spot,
network.
AT&T works in that one, and
Yeah,
T-Mobile works in that
same way
spot.
it is here. Same way it is here. And Jeff, it is whenever you are proficient at what you're doing. I'm not so much. I'm a drywall man, not an electrician or a computer hardware technician. Electronics and me, nah, not always the best. That's why I've had so many problems with these damn tiny trucks because they're all electric. But I'm learning. It's costing me, but I'm learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like talking prices of their little freaking tiny trucks. But before I got to a good understanding of those little SCX 24s, I was already like $700 into it.
Right. Hey, Posto, if you're in here, hold on. Here's the. Give me just a sec, Alex. I figured out how to do this now. I can move the screen up to get it to where I can paste it. I figured it out, Alex. I'm not a total retard. But Posto, if you're in there, click on that link in the chat, and it'll bring you to where you can get in on here if you want, bub. This is one of my buddies that's from around here, man. He's the one that had those two TRX 4Ms that came over at night, and I did a little bit of content with. He's a pretty good guy. Just don't tell him. You know, his head will swell up, and it'll look like Stewie. He's not a very tall fella. He looked like Stewie from Family Guy if you swell his head up.
Yeah.
I can't post though. If you're in here, hit that link. Okay. All right. Cool. He texted me. But yeah. So set my battery over here in the glass candle holder, just so I know that the leads aren't touching. And I gotta find an end. Mayans were master tattoo artists. Don't hit me for a damn copyright, YouTube. It's you're the ones that playing it. Oh, come on now. Yahtzee. I knew I had some new one of these because I bought a bunch of these whenever I got a couple of them batteries that I had that I bought from the pit crawl zone down here, Cobra RC's, the crawl shop that I go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought. He had these. I don't remember what they call these red connector ends, but he had them for like 25 cents a piece or 15 cents a piece or something. I needed them anyway, so I bought like $4 or $5 worth of them. And they're all on all the stuff that I burn up trying to learn how to work on electronics on tiny trucks.
Yeah.
So, all right, those are cleaned off. There's the solder, which I have way too thick of solder. So, we're going to do this right here. So it makes it easier. Because I just got a cheap Harbor Freight soldering iron, and it don't like heavy solder. Thick solder, you know what I mean? Because it don't get real hot. So I take this damn big old heavy solder that I got, and I flatten it out with a hammer, and then cut it up a little bit, you know, and use a pair of either needle nose or something to hold it by solder. Use it to solder.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a little bit loud. I'm strong enough to
Oh.
flatten it out.
Yeah. I decided to mess around for a second. And here's a question for you.
All right.
That's the Huntsman with the retros? Or the Huntsman with the one-ups?
Other ones. 100% the other ones.
The retros?
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
That truck is too dark to have a darker collar on the wheels for it to be in something that I would like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It may look good in person, like real good in person, but I like my wheels to stand out. I'll have the butt ugliest truck. Oh, wait a minute. You've seen Rust Bucket. I'll have the butt ugliest truck in the world, but it'll have clean chrome wheels on it.
Yeah. I don't know if you could tell, but look at how inset the retros are, and look at how the one-ups sit.
Now, which ones are the inset?
The retros have quite a bit of inset.
Okay, so for whenever you take it for show and shine, put the retros on it, but whenever you comp it, put the other ones on it. Because you know me, dude. Like I said, I'm always performance over looks, no matter what. Even though I drive a busted up truck with chrome wheels on it, performance. So, you know, that's my opinion. Some people may not like it, but you know me, I'm gonna give it to you anyway. You asked, so.
Get it?
Yeah, there's a lot of difference in the width there. I mean, if you go with the retros, you're gonna be giving up 10 millimeters each side of width. Well, 7 each anyway. Yeah, it does, don't it, Jeff? He said it looks like a hill climbing rig with that long rear suspension under it. I like it. Have you sent any pictures to Adam yet, Alex? You cut out again. You're playing mime on me again, bud.
Oh, what?
There, you back for a minute? There, yep, he was. Almost. It tried. Nope, you're back almost. Next, gone again. And you was gone. Oh, look. Where nothing stock go? Why did he leave me all so low? There he is. He's moving again. Yep, moving again. Up, there he went. And he was gone. All right, damn it. I'll be right there. Let me grab your extension cord. Yeah, Jeff, I've got a soldering station. Well, I have one, but a while back, before I switched my bedrooms, while my daughter was still living here, her dog and my dog got in my room while I was gone, and I had a couple pop cans sitting on the table there, and soldering station was underneath the table in a Tupperware thing with a bunch of other tools. Well, I didn't notice that the dogs got in my room and knocked everything off the table. Whenever I got home, I was about half asleep. That said, I get
try this for the umpteenth time.
There you go. But I was telling them about my soldering station I have. It was sitting underneath my coffee table that I have in my bedroom, and I had a few half-empty pop cans sitting on the table, and the dogs got in my room and knocked them off. I didn't notice it that night. Well, the next morning, I wake up and I look. Well, my soldering station is full of spilt pop.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's any good or not. I never did mess with it. But go ahead, Alex. Now we can hear you.
Well, I know y'all were talking about the rear shocks. I don't know if y'all can see it.
The whole length of the rear.
But yeah, the rear's still sitting kind of squatted because I got the 41 mils on both ends. I'm thinking about doing like at least 51s or so that way I can raise the rear end up a little bit.
Yeah, so where you can have some ride height a little bit, but have a little bit more articulation too. And I see what you're saying. Still have it squatted where it's a belly dragger, but have a little bit of rear height. Yeah, I got you. All right, folks, remind me, I got a hot soldering iron. Because if not, we'll look like Rock Wolf did on that live and get a damn burn on my arm. Man, whenever Jim did that, he rested around that daggone hot knife or whatever he's got, the hot whatever it is for hitting dabs. Yeah. He went like that, son. You should see him pow like that, jump up off everywhere. I was like, ooh, that had to hurt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking, Jeff. I probably will. I'll take it apart and look at it. It's one of them off of Amazon. I mean, it was a good little soldering station until it had like 24 ounces of Big K Kroger brand pop poured down it. All right, that's cold. That's heating up. I need my sponge. Where'd it go? It was right here. Ha. Speaking of that soldering station, there it was. Give me a second, guys. I'm looking for my sponge for soldering, and of course, I'm not locating it.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'll do. I got a rag, I think. Yep, I got a rag. Let me go get this wet real quick, Alex. I'll be right there. Now,
are you good?
Make sure. Hell, never mind. I'll be right there. Give me a second. It's where all four corners of the world are connected by paths and tunnels. It is said that there's a secret entrance into Agartha hidden in the Gobi Desert. And it's built by Agarthans themselves using advanced technology that can't be detected by us, surface folks. Now, brown cow. Find something to set said wet rag in so it's not getting water everywhere. What are you going to use? We'll use paper plate. Sorry, it only had dog food on it. Diesel's getting so damn piggy. He only wants to eat whenever I'm in the damn room with him. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. Love him to death. He aggravates the hell out of me sometimes, but all my kids do. Which I'm sure I did my mom. Well, I know I still do. Put it that way. God love her heart. She put up with me for 47 and a half years. It's a wonder she ain't in the damn penitentiary for putting me out of my misery. Before its discovery, archaeologists believed that people didn't know about iron. Oh yeah, Jim, that would be hard too. Yeah, you two are dealing with two different ends of the spectrum of RC YouTube, and I understand. Yeah, Jim's saying he's legally blind in both sides, and it's hard for him to shoot videos too. You know, compared to being deaf to Jeff, and yeah, there's ways to get around it, Jeff. But both of those problems would be difficult for me to overcome if I hadn't had that problem for a while, because hell, I walk into shit anyway and I can see decently. Now my hearing, I can hear pretty decent. I understand that, but if I couldn't hear, oh dear Lord, I can read lips a little bit, but I'm nowhere near like Jeff or anybody else that has a hearing loss. It'd be hard to do. I could probably do it, but yeah, it would be challenging to shoot video to not be able to hear it. Like the copyright concern he had happened to him, and then not being able to see that well would make it hard to make sure that you're in focus and stuff like that too. But both of you do pretty good job that I've seen. So cheers, fellas. Plus, build good rigs. So heck with your videos. I kid. But no.
The pieces took on a whole new meaning, and Schmidt with his team was about to dive into the secrets waiting.
Well, that thing's heating up. That thing heats up forever. It's just one $8 Harbor Freight soldering irons. Hopefully, I'll get it heat up enough to where I can use it. And no, not that one. What'd you? Battery. Yep.
Their estimation got backed up by some limited carbon dating done right at the site. The ancient vibes of this place.
Sorry.
That's good that Remy's that helpful.
I can talk and do things a lot at times, but whenever I'm trying to concentrate on using my hands to do something, it shuts my fucking mouth off somehow. Sort of like, hey man, turn the radio down so I can see his address. You ever had somebody say that? But seriously, I guess it's partially ADD thing, and you understand that, Alex.
You got to stay quiet sometimes while you're concentrating, so you can hold that tongue in the right spot.
Exactly, but all at the same time you're being quiet and holding that tongue in the right spot. You're sitting the ballpoint. You're clicking a ballpoint pen at 50,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Make sense. Oh yeah, Jeff, you do have that dog there. Remy's good dog. That's what she's good for. She makes sure that you hear. She makes sure to let you know if there's a sound that needs to be known about. That's Diesel too, most of the time,
Geneticists found evidence of the world domesticated strains of wheat at a prehistoric.
There you go. Jim's got one too. His dog Sally barks at stuff he can't see. So if Jim gets ready to walk out in front of that daggone big school bus, she's like, "Hey, stupid, no, don't do it. Not going in well." Believe me, I understand. That's what dogs are great. They can understand a lot of things about humans that we don't even come close to understanding about them. Yeah. We'll be doing that shit, Alex. That shit's contagious.
Yeah. Well, I've actually relaxed so much over the past 2 days that I'm just tired as hell.
What's that, bub?
Said I actually relaxed so much over the past 2 days that I'm tired as hell.
Right. Buy Ford.
Representing deities from the spiritual realm.
You won't have them problems. I kid. You got them problems all the time with any of them. But the problem is whenever you've got one that you got to replace like that, is you can't rebuild a damn pump anymore. You've got to buy one that's already probably remanned, and it's remanned over in China from Chinese stuff. Getting quality parts is hard. That's how I learned how to change a fuel pump on an S10 by myself and do that trick. I said, by using the chain and pulling the bed up and the 2x6,
yeah.
5/4 boards in the fender wells and let the bed just ride up on them. That's how I learned how to do that, because junk ass reman electric fuel pumps. That's why fuel injection sucks. Carburetors roll. New shit rolls. Really, man. Me and Dungeon was talking about that the other day. Whenever they come up with all that damn gas pollution emissions bullshit back in the late 70s, early 80s, and they started throwing EFI and everything and such. And all it did was just make it harder for the average man to have a vehicle to run right and work on. And it made everything harder. Anytime you add an electronic sensor, switch, anything that's not manual, it's going to make it less reliable. Why you think ATM Warthog, every bit of it is all mechanical. There's no fly-by-wire on that sumbitch at all. There is a heads-up display for their armament, but mechanical-wise, there are no way that the new ones are fly-by-wire, but they have two redundant hydraulic systems that are running separate parts of the plane in case they get hit. They still have another hydraulic system to control the airplane with. That's why you can see it. That's why you see the A-10 Warthog coming in from a battle. And that sumbitch looks like a damn P-51 Mustang or Corsair from back in the Big War with all the damn holes in it and shit, because they're made to survive. Multiple, well, they can fly home on one engine, and one engine half blowed up. They can fly home with half a wing. One made it all the way back across the line, and to either his air base or whatever with one wing, and it had literally the spur that holds the damn other wing on the side of it, about this much of it, and that A-10 Warthog made it all the way back home. That's wickedness. That's why mechanical's better. I had an 87 F-150. It had dual tanks in it. Well, it's a 302 or straight six fuel injected, but it had two pumps. So it had a pump in each tank. It had wires for a switch to switch to the pumps. It had a helper pump up on the frame once it got out of the two pumps, so it would give it enough pressure in the manifold to, so it would run. So the ignition went out. So to bypass that ignition, I had power and ground for not one, not two, but power and ground for three pumps, power and ground for a switch, and there was something else that all that was coming into the inside of the forward solenoid. The 4-post or 5-post forward solenoid, the round ones with the plugs sticking out of them. They're on a lot of tractors and shit too.
Yeah.
Coming on the inside of it, there was a gobble wires. I mean, there was 6 wires coming into that son of a gun, and going out there was 2. Trying to get that thing to where I could get it to run, without having the key switch working, because the key switch went out on me.
Which are narrow tapering modules.
Oh yeah, Jeff. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The low pressure pump is in the tank. The low pressure pumps are in the tank, and the high pressure pumps on the frame rail, so that it's getting the low pressure pumps are getting it up to the high pressure pump to put it into the manifold or really into the intake to give you the fuel pressure that you need for that fuel rail. See, I do have the knowledge. It's just sometimes getting it to come out correctly. No bueno, no work over. But hey Ford, if you're in here, because you just texted me, this one I'm using here is a TX wireless mic. I'll have to find a little bit more information on it for you here in a minute and get the specs on it. Now the other mic, it's a PVXLR mic hooked to a Mayano digital streaming sound mixing board. I'll get you more info on that here in a minute too. But whenever I turn this away from me, does the volume change, Alex? Did that change from what it is, not from what it was till now? To the end?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, I wonder why
I did notice earlier you did sound a lot lower, but that was after you messed with your phone. When you exited out and you was just in the background as audio only. At one point, when you came back, you was really low. So I don't know if some of the settings might get a little messed up whenever you do that.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay. So it might be the Bluetooth part. Okay, I got you. Because where I had it on my hat in that first one, whenever I was trying it out, Skev said he could hear me fine, and last night he said he could hear me fine that night. But I went back
Yeah.
and watched the video, and it was low. You know, like it
Well,
was whenever I was having problems, whenever I was standing my phone up, and it was sitting on the mic, you know, on the mic hole of it. That's sort of what it sounded like. But I had it right here on the side of my hat. Does it sound any different than whenever I had it down here?
no, whenever I was doing the rewatch,
Right.
because that's the live you did whenever I was changing the pump.
Oh yeah.
Most of the live, you sounded exactly like you do right now. You know, but towards the end of it, you sounded really, really low, like it went back to the audio of your phone.
Right. Okay. Trying to think what if I'd done anything during that time to cause it. I don't know. Might have, but it may be where my phone. I've got Wi-Fi here, and I've got decent Wi-Fi, but then I've got my cellular service here too, and I leave them both on, and it's supposed to run off the Wi-Fi unless the Wi-Fi is bad, and then it'll run on the cellular service. But sometimes you can see that it's changing because you can watch the two different bars. You know, you got your one bar and then whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It might have been jumping in between the two services and caused it too.
Yeah. But I don't know exactly which wireless mic you use, and it's been a long time since I messed with them.
Right.
Whenever I was helping my buddy, his wireless mic said it worked best actually clipping it to the collar of your shirt, where it's sitting, you know, inside the shirt, but kind of up high on your collarbone, close to your neck.
Yeah, because that's
and it'll pick up the best audio, like right there.
I got you. All right, I'll try that too. Here in a minute. I forgot I was doing something. I got squirreled off on something. Yes, Glenn, you're right. Signal strength. I didn't think about that either. The noise reduction might be part of it too. You're right.
Yeah.
Good job, Jeff. How you know that you can't hear? I'm not being smart, Alec. I mean, serious. It's wild. I just now put two and two together, and it, you know, shit comes out of my mouth that ain't got no filter, Jeff. So I apologize. Wasn't no offense that meant. Right, I understand the line of sight, but I kept it pretty much whenever I was on that one. The line of sight wasn't a problem. I know that, but I didn't go. Hey, there's old Ford. Hey, brother. I was telling them, if you're wondering about the wireless mic, it's a TK. Hold on, I got the thing right here. All right, guys. Round is a shape. It don't mean you're in shape, okay? This is the box. It came off Amazon, I believe. It's a SX23 wireless microphone. And it's like I said, ear pods. It'll charge the case charges them. High sensitivity microphone, accurate connection. It's got 20-meter range. It's got intelligent noise reduction, crystal clear voice, and it's widely compatible. You can use it with your computer. You can use it.
I'm still here. I didn't go nowhere.
I got you. You can use it on your iPhone. You can use it on Samsung, or you can use it on your computer, because it comes with a Bluetooth dongle that plugs into the bottom of your phone or into a C port, to where you can do it C port to USB for your computer. Now, the regular mic that I use is just a regular PV mic that's run into a Mayano digital streaming soundboard for and it's got digital voice changer, 4 different things I can change my voice to. I can record 4 different sound effects and play them on a certain button. It's got 2 noise reduction thingamabobbers in it. I can play background music from another phone. I can hook another phone or computer up to it to where I can play background music in the back while I'm still streaming. It's got reverb gain and all for the mic, of course. It's just, hold on, let me see. Okay, I just needed to stretch the cords a little bit. But right there's the board.
Okay.
And it's RGB too. It's got a bunch of different light effects and stuff. You know, the LEDs light up and it lights up around the see that white line right there. That's actually RGB lights. It's pretty cool, man. And Bopper, if you're watching, thank you, brother. Love you. Neat. I mean it. Thank you for everything. He's done a lot. He's a lot of the reasons I've got anything to actually film with. Oh my gosh. I actually got it to stick. Holy shit, Batman. Jeff, thank you, buddy. You tell me just that stuff was easy, made it work for me.
The story goes that 2 Mayan twin boys loved to play ball. Sure, they were really good at it, but they also made a lot of noise.
Yeah, buddy, that worked real good.
The lords of the underworld soon became bothered by the sound and summoned the 2 boys.
But yeah, so if you just got real big, thick daggone solder, just squeeze her down there real good. And you got a cheap soldering iron that don't want to let it get onto it because it won't heat up enough to get through that thick solder. Flatten that solder out, and it'll work. Maybe. It did a minute ago.
This was not in vain. This sad event resulted.
It's because I didn't fucking wash it off.
A young woman saw a beautiful
I keep forgetting about that. Where I learned how to weld, you know, MIG weld and shit. I never think about cleaning the soldering iron tip off because with water, you know what I mean, or a brush or whatever.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's the same thing. Oh, did you finally? For about time you done something, except for play with pretty cool trucks. That's Ford, guys. He's got the Yes Facebook group that I sent just about everybody that I know that's on Facebook invite to. Alex, are you not on Facebook?
No.
Sometimes
no, I don't do Facebook. I don't do Instagram. I don't do TikTok.
Well, I do TikTok, and I just did Instagram. Just started Instagram. I've had one for a while. I just never posted to it or nothing. For trying to build this channel up, basically, is why I did it. You know, places to put content and stuff, you know. TikTok, I use it for whenever I want to act like I know how to sing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can sing, it just sounds better than me than most people. Yep, there we go. Yeah, and I didn't know this until somebody informed me of it. And I sort of had come across it on my own, but just didn't really know it. That once you heat solder up, it's got to get back to that heat again before it'll melt. So if you get it too hot, you know, try to use the solder more than one time, or so, you know what I mean? You get it hot more than once, it's going to make it basically pain in the ass to get it to do it again with a cheap soldering gun. Now, Alex, if you want to translate what I just said for the people, you might be able to.
I'm not sure. I didn't quite hear because I was reading Jim's comment. But yeah, the thing that makes me hate like TikTok and all that other mess is because the kid that sits behind me at work in the truck blasts his TikToks on his phone right behind my ear.
Oh, yeah.
And then the kid that sits in the back seat across from me blasts the other social media stuff all loud. So I hear everything
Yeah.
all those things going off all the time, and I'm like, I'm getting out of this truck and I'm actually going to work. Forget y'all kids.
Yeah, because your line of work, sometimes you're sitting in the truck waiting to work. You know what I mean? If you're waiting on stuff to where you can inspect it or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I know my buddy that used to do that type of work. He worked his butt off, you know, a lot of times. But he said there's a lot of times it's like selling cars and nobody's coming. You know, you're just sitting in the damn truck forever, aggravating each other. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind sitting in a truck and waiting, but
Right.
whenever you have everybody else around you and their social media is all blasting loud as crap, it's like,
yeah,
you get enough of it.
Yeah, it gets a little bit unnerving per se.
Yeah. But no,
All right.
sitting in a truck ain't bad. I've actually gotten 7 hours of overtime one day to do 5 minutes worth of work.
Hey, I've been there before. I got a road call, and I normally didn't do road calls because I didn't have a driver's license to drive the company truck to go on a road call. But luckily, they had somebody there to take me. And oh yeah, just YouTube. I hear you. And there it goes. ADD break. You know, I'm not braining her hair. We're not shooting White Claws. Oh well, y'all bring that story back up sometime, and I'll remember. Is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm having problems getting this 310 again. My tip's clean. You know, don't feel like it's eating up very much. What's for dinner?
No idea.
Oh, I thought I heard her say something in the background. That's why I was just picking.
Oh no, she was calling one of the kids to ask him a question.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why I answered then, because she was calling a kid. I'm you know. I want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's a million toys R Us that I can play with. From planes to trains to video games. Best fucking toy store there is. I don't want to grow up. And they
whenever I was making those comments to Jason about am I a misfit now?
Right.
Whenever he was talking about it and saying, yeah, I'm a misfit now.
Yeah.
I wanted to so bad just to do that whole little thing of, yay, I'm a misfit now. You know, like the Toys R Us kid type thing.
Yeah. You should have done it. You ain't got a hair on your nuts if you don't do it next time you see him and you're on live with him.
Oh, it's been too long to go back to it.
No. I'll make sure to bring it up, you know, about me and you talking about it. And whenever I start talking about it, you just got to break into it, you know. You can find them in Guatemala, for example, where the Maya people make up the majority. All right, damn it. Overall, the Maya ethnic leads people to speak different Mayan languages. Now, I know you're not supposed to run like an air compressor or welder, you know, off of an extension cord. Wonder if the same thing applies to some smaller electronical devices like soldering iron. Where if it tries to draw too many amps through a extension cord and not get any amps drawn through it.
I mean, any length of electrical cable is gonna,
right?
You know, eventually lose something over distance. But
I'm not using a long extension cord, nor is it, you know, like one of the little brown or household extension cords. I'm using a 10-foot or 15-foot light duty grounded extension cord. It's not, you know, like not one of the better ones you would buy at Lowe's. It's one of the cheap ones you buy at say Walmart.
Yeah. If the tool I'm using does not have a ground prong, you know, the little round ground prong,
Yeah,
then I try not to use an extension cord that has a ground prong. But that's just something I've always done since I was a kid.
Right. Well, here's the thing. This extension cord used to have a ground, but it don't no more because I took it out. So basically, I'm running one without a ground prong because I took it off on both ends, or well, on the end that goes into the outlet. So it's not going in, it's not coming out of the end with a prong, you know, ground prong. So basically, I'm running a heavier wired 2-prong extension cord, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. Talk about running it from an extension cord. Now, my Craftsman 240 stick welder, I do have a pigtail cord for it that's 25 or 30 foot long, but it's made out of it's not 4-gauge mine wire, but it's made out of 440 wire at least. I mean, it's big, heavy duty wire. You know, it can be used as an extension cable for a power source for a welder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's straight. I wire it straight into the welder itself, and then it's got the plug on the end of it. Or no, it's double-ended plug. That's what it is. That's the extension one. And then my welder's got the regular plug on it, but the cord that I made has the plug in that it needs, and then the other plug on the other side. It's actual wired up real good.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried a few of the Walmart pancake type ones on extension cords like that. So that's how I knew too. All right, screw that piece of solder. I've got solder somewhere that's smaller than this. What do I do with it? There it is. It's like my solder got too hot again, like I was talking about there a minute ago. Well, I can't get it to even try to 10. And had anybody, any of y'all priced solder lately? Jesus God Almighty! You buy the little ones at Harbor Freight. You know, they're in them little tubes, and you get like maybe 2.5 foot of the fine. I'm putting an end on a battery. Jim is what I'm doing. You know, you get it. It's fine electrical soldering wire, and it's in them little tubes. Well, to get the next size up, which is still a small diameter wire, but say 25 foot, goes from $5 for that little piece of shit thing to like $25 or $35 for 15 foot of it. I mean, it's outrageous. Yeah, it's freaking outrageous, man. I mean, it's all going to change because 45 is 47 and 25. Now, if y'all don't know what that means, then sorry. Time to plug battery. Oh, yeah. And Ford, the cool thing about these wireless mics, the dongle that you plug into the bottom of it is it accepts your charging wire too, so that you can plug in your charging wire and still record. As long as you have a USB charging wire that I have seemed to have misplaced. Hold that thought. Damn it, Bobby.
You had me thinking about it, so.
Huh?
So you had me thinking about it, and I remembered one of these lights was loose on this power wagon, so I'm going to try to do a little bit of plastic welding here in a second.
I'm good at that. Y'all can believe this if you want.
I'm not good at any of it.
Ford, you'll know what I'm talking about, I know. 2003 Ford Escape. you know, they've got the pressurized system on their reservoir for their cooling system. Well, I had a pinhole in the side of that damn tank, and I plastic welded using I think I ended up using milk jug. It's either milk jug or a piece of a milk crate to use as a plastic weld for that, and got it to hold, and the some bitch held pressure till the day I took it to the crusher. No bullshit. There's a lot of people that do this kind of stuff for a living, you know, mess with that plastic and stuff, that said that it couldn't do, that there wasn't any way that I did it. Well, by God, I did it. I fucking had the receipts.
Nonetheless, the statue still continued to be admired for centuries.
And that's what it was, y'all. My solder got too hot, and it didn't want this iron didn't want to heat it up enough to do what I needed it to do again.
And what about the looks of the statue? This is also one aspect that is still shrouded in mystery, even though it was a symbol of the locals' pride in maintaining their independence.
Yeah, I'm walking down the road going to Harbor Freight a while ago, and I wasn't paying attention to who was going by me or nothing. I didn't really give two shits, you know. And all of a sudden, I hear something beep 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 behind me in the turning lane. I turn around, and look. There's the one that got away, going, "Where the fuck you walking to? Goddamn, get a car." Okay. So she took me to the RC shop to get the servo.
The original might not be here for us to admire anymore, but there are some plans out there.
And there's just not enough 24 scale people around here, I guess, for them to have a decent stock for 24s around there. Hey, look there. There's that James RC Garage feller. He's one of them damn Michiganders. Yeah. It's all y'all's fault we're getting this cold weather, me and Jason Earl is. It's all y'all's fault. Yes, Beards, Rock Wolves, all y'all Michiganders. If the link's not in there, James, if you want to jump on, I can throw it in there if you want.
He should be able to find it. There hadn't been that many comments
Right,
since.
but I've noticed that there's a lot of times that whenever I go to get on, like if I'm having phone trouble with logging on and shit, and I have to log on once or twice, it doesn't show it to me in the chat because I wasn't there to see it happen to begin with. So
yeah.
Oh, I want to hear your whiny crap, Jim. It's already past 30, going down in the low 20s here. Well, into the high 20s right now. But we're supposed to get up to 15 to 24 inches of snow here within the next 4 or 5 days. Y'all supposed to get down there in Tennessee like 8 to 10 or something. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's another one in Michiganders right there. Jeff, he's the one we got all this cold weather, Jim. All in Michiganders' fault. That's coming off of their lake. I kid, guys. I kid. It's the government's fault for this weather. They can leave shit alone. We'll be all right.
Yeah.
So has anybody seen the mysterious fog, especially making people sick now? Yeah. Yeah. I've seen a bunch of different channels. Some of the channels post on it, but it's getting into the more legit channels on YouTube talking about it. Supposedly where these drones have been going, they've been spraying, doing whatever they have, that there is a fog that's making people sick. And it's been not just in the United States, like everywhere where they've been seeing them, people have been getting sick, and there's been a fog that smells metallic-y or chemically. And it's hanging around like all day, like in places that has fog in the morning, usually like over in Britain or something, whatever, that it normally burns off, you know, by 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. Let's stay in all day long. And it's a real weird, yeah, I know, but it's got to come through your all's place, so y'all should stop it, Jeff. Not let it come down our way. Got to blame somebody for something. Go lay down, fat dog. Go lay down if you pull this computer over and I'll beat your ass. Go lay down, good boy. But, you know, I don't know much about what the fog stuff is. I'm just starting to see that and just wondered if anybody else had heard anything or saw anything about that.
The word Angkor means capital city in the Khmer language. The city became one of the largest in the pre-industrial world. Researchers say nearly 1 million people used to live there. Today, Angkor attracts visitors from around the world because of its stunning architecture.
You go back and look on my channel, all the stuff that they say that they've been seeing that those drones are doing up there in New Jersey, I've been posting for the last 6 months on this channel. If you go look on my TikTok, oh no, that's right, they took them off of TikTok because none of my drone videos that I posted on TikTok are there anymore. And I wonder why. If those are Chinese drones and it's Chinese running them, and I was on a Chinese site or a social media page, wonder why they took them down. If they was, you know what I mean? Conspiracy theorist here, you know, yeah. But I'm being funny about that one. Funny ha-ha, not funny queer. Because y'all, I don't like kickstands. I like intakes. Thank you very much. The only kickstand I like is my own. Poor bastard don't like me. He's had to deal with me for 47 years, beat the hell out of him. See? I'm no good at this shit, Jeff. You're going to have to come down here and teach me how to do it. All right. Well, Jeff, what's funny about that is night before last at 1:30 in the morning, I'm laying here in bed, getting ready to go to bed, and all of a sudden I hear pow, 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 pow. So I mute the TV, you know, thinking it's firecrackers. Well, it's not firecrackers. This is 5.56 ammunition going off from a long-barreled rifle. I know the sound of it because I have one. I've shot guns all my life. I'm used to hearing it at night out in the country. But I live in the city now. Well, city. I've got neighborhood, you know, I'm in neighborhoods. I've got houses, or every third of an acre there are houses. And I hear gunshots go off. Well, first thing I do, I grab the shotty with the light on it, and I'm standing there at the front door looking. And everybody's like, oh, what's firecrackers? You know, it's almost New Year's, blah, blah, blah. This isn't it, because firecrackers go and bleh, you know, but they don't go pat, 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 you know, I mean, they can, don't get me wrong, but this was 223 going off in the middle of freaking town for about 10 or 15 minutes, and it was 60 or 80 shots that went off right here. I mean, I heard it on the inside of my house with the window shut and the yeah, with the heater on and everything. So it was close. And once I posted about it, I got a lot of people that live where I suspected that it was coming. Ow, burn me. Where I suspected it was coming from, saying that it was behind them actually. So if I would take a look out my door and look this way, it's the first hillside that I'd see. I'd say that they were on that hillside doing the shooting, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Just because I let it play off that I'm not the smartest or sharpest or brightest crayon in the box, I know what the hell I'm talking about usually. Yeah, or I'll go take care of them pups. By golly. All right. I really need a introductory course to soldering. And the thing is, I've watched so many damn videos on tinning your soldering iron, using soldering irons, this, that, and the other. And there's so many different things that people tell you, and I've tried so many different things, that ain't none of them work. I'm just no good at it. I need me one of them MIG solder attachments, you know. Did you ever?
Yeah, well, what was it that Jim had said? He said solder remembers like temperatures. So if the last time you used it was hotter than what you're doing, you might have to cut the end off.
Yeah, remember, that's what I was talking about there just a minute ago. Yeah.
Oh, man.
And yeah, did I not talk about it? If I didn't, I apologize, because it happened up here and it didn't come out here if it didn't. So I may have been talking to myself and thought I was talking to you guys. And if I did, I apologize. But just be glad that sometimes I do that, because most of the time you don't want to hear what's going on in there. Scary. I'm telling you, especially whenever the dude sitting there in his underwear fucking jacking off with the Cheetos and the salad tongs is starting to talk, because he's got some weird shit goes on up there, man. He's a weirdo.
Sound like you're letting that one take over your voice.
Well, no, not always. Because you'd know if it's him, believe me. I mean, the dude's eating Cheetos with a salad tong in his underwear, you know, playing with himself. What do you think's going to come out of his mind or out of his mouth? Yeah, see, I didn't do that in school, Jim. I wish I would have. I learned to MIG weld on exhaust pipe at Midas Car Care Center whenever I just got out of school. So I learned to MIG weld on one of the hardest things to MIG weld, because it's so thin and the position that it's in. But I didn't use flux core wire. We had a Hobart 180 MIG, which had gas to it. And I'm okay with flux core, but I can't get it to run as good a bead as I can with gas. I'm getting okay with stick. It still looks bad, but it holds. Now brazing, hey, if you want to do copper plumbing, oh, I can make solder run uphill. I can do all that using a torch, but not a soldering iron. That's where I have my problem, is using something that doesn't have the heat instantly. Because we have met, remember, guys, I am very impatient. 100%. I'll admit it. I own it. But, damn. Whoa, that 2.5 hours I've been on here jacking my jaws with you crazy fuckers. Man, time flies by when you're having fun, don't it? Thanks for coming, sticking around. I had fun so far.
Yeah. I'm surprised my cell service is holding out better than the freaking Wi-Fi and the hotspots and crap.
I was getting ready to say, it seems like it was doing pretty good, so I don't have that, Jeff. None. Zero. I'm surprised that it hadn't messed up. I was going to say something, but I didn't want to jinx it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the reason why I was trying to use hotspots and crap is because whenever I first got on, my phone started doing that whole bull crap of, oh, you have no internet, you have no cell phone service, all that mess. That whole 5G just went completely black and everything. Again.
Yeah, I don't do it enough either, Jim. That's the reason I'm no good at it. And plus, like I said, I try to use too thick a solder most of the time for what I'm doing and using cheap ass equipment. You know, so I mean, it's my fault. It's my fault that I'm no good at it. Basically, what I'm trying to say.
Which ancient Egypt influenced. Meroe, the burial site of over 40 queens and kings.
Now, I need to either make me one of those helping hands rigs or go to Harbor Freight and pay the $5 and get one. Yeah.
Relationship and trade with Egyptian and Greek civilizations.
Yeah, I need to, you know, sometimes you can buy cheap and it'll be all right and it'll work, but then other times you just got to buy better equipment to get better outcomes. That's starting to look like that's what I need to do, is get better equipment to get a better outcome. And get a better solderer mod. Because my driver mod's getting better. By the way, it's still not getting as good as James's RC, James Connett's driver mod. His been on point lately. I wanted to tell him that too. By God, I seen him. He had the. Oh shoot! I know the name of it, James. Don't cuss me. Hold on. Deadpool. That one day was driving it. And driving that sucker pretty good compared to what he used to do. Wink, wink, kid. But no, really, dude. You're getting her dead. I got to get better at it. That's what sucks, is I was getting PIMAx already, and I was actually getting pretty decent with the actual proportional four-wheel steer with this new transmitter. And went out there and put her down about yay far away from the rocks. She made it to about yay far away from the rocks before the servo went out.
People would come here to bring their agricultural surplus and get their food allotments and seek spiritual nourishment.
Yep. And I broke my final, or my last fiber blade for the Dremel. That's why I quit messing with that one servo mount I was getting ready to start redneck engineering. Come on, solder. Guys, I'm going to have to jump off here. I just got a notification that my phone battery is below 5%. So if I don't say bye, and I appreciate everybody coming now, I'm going to be going back, and I'll be gone. So love y'all, mean it. Thanks for stopping by. Alex, holler at me, dude. I got to plug his phone in on the other side of the room here for a bit. If you get bored or whatever, give me a call. Because I'm trying to solder, and that's where the cord is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Guys, I appreciate y'all stopping by. Alex, thanks for being on the panel and coming in and joining. Jason, if you ain't made it back yet, holler at me here in a bit. Jim, Jeff, everybody, James, thank y'all for stopping by. Ford, if you're still here, Posto, everybody, thanks for coming. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Y'all keep it straight out there, and we'll see you on the flip.
All right. Y'all have a good night.